Okay, hello, everyone. This is day 21 on the Wealth Creation Challenge. My name is NK24, and I am rolling out a plan on how to achieve wealth. Not in 90 days, but the plan, I'll be rolling it out in 90 days. Okay, so if you look before, we're on day 21. That means we've covered some steps. So if you this is the first time you see this video, I'd really highly recommend that you probably go back so you familiarize yourself to the steps. Today we're talking about step 4, which is the storage phase. We've spoken about the importance of it and how it helps you make your first investment, but I really want to also emphasize, like really emphasize, you know, as to why storing cash works, you know. All right. So this is a conversation that I always have with one of my colleagues because they always want a raise, and I'm always telling them, look, that is the wrong target. Yes, getting a raise is good, 5%, 10%, but I mean, you can only get it over probably 1 year, 2 year period, which is just ridiculous, because a small change in your income does not make a difference in your life. In the beginning, yes, but I mean, over time, it really doesn't motivate you to, you don't even get excited about it. And so sometimes it's hard for people to accumulate a lot of cash once off. So the best way for them to do it is to accumulate it, all right? So that you can make big moves. Big moves are what changes your life, you know? Someone else is gonna tell me that no, that's not true. You need to play small so that you limit your risk. Look, at the end of the day, we admire people who make big moves, who do big things. You might see yourself as someone who is not deserving of big things, but I think you do think, I know that you know deep down that you deserve a life which is of really, probably not just comfort, but where you are free, freedom. you know Big moves get you to achieve freedom in your life, freedom to do anything. You don't have to be a multimillionaire, you don't have to be a millionaire, but I mean, if you've got passive income coming in, that needs big moves. All right, that's the first thing. Second thing, this phase here empowers you, gives you confidence in yourself. It allows you to take control of your finances. I've never felt so in control of my finances like I am now. I'm not entirely perfect, but the fact that when I get money, I already know what I'm gonna do with it is very empowering. It's like it's just, I've never had this feeling before, but it's just so good to know now that, oh wow, I actually have confidence in myself when it comes to money, in producing money, all right, in keeping money. Very hard right now to be able to keep money and let it and stop it from slipping away from your fingers, because that's the biggest problem, right? And that was my biggest problem, still is sometimes. uh, it's and so, because this phase here is all about keeping money. You get the money, keep it, get more, get more, keep. That's the process here. And so this process here is almost, for me, it's not a graph that goes like that, it's a zigzag, but the trend is going up. And so this phase has empowered me and given me confidence as to, like I said, I'm not at this phase 100% yet, but the fact that I'm able to get money, sort of keep it, you know, for something that I've planned a month in advance or a month out, is proof that I can do this actually. So this is really good. The next one is that this is the most important, all right? A lot of people take the lazy approach by taking financial advice from so-called financial professionals or financial gurus because they sound like they know what they're talking about. This was the biggest trap, biggest mistake, because at the end of the day, the banks, people who are, I won't name names, but certain professionals, all they want to do is take money from your pocket, you know, and put it into something that's going to benefit them, and still charge you a fee on it. And if you probably make a little bit of money, you get taxed on it. So the financial game is rigged against you if you are not going to play, if you're not going to take control of your finances. Because once you start to learn that what the financial game is really about, and I believe everyone should know, at least have an idea. Everyone knows this one fact, that the banks want you to save money or put it into a fixed deposit so they can take it and borrow it out back to you, maybe, or someone else, or your cousin, or whoever, at a higher rate, and that's how they make money. All right. Now the question is that why aren't you doing something similar? Why aren't you sort of like looking into investments, which instead of going for that interest at a bank, you could invest it into something that's going to make you more money? All right. This phase here allows you to really take control, because once you've got money here, now the responsibility is on you. Okay, it's on you to know how to multiply that money, because there are three phases of money: get money, keep money, multiply money. Right, that last one there, a lot of people have been told that this phase is too complicated for you, so leave it in the hands of the so-called professionals, so they can use your money to actually benefit themselves and get ahead. All right, why don't you just, change this approach? Like, take responsibility, at least try it out, at least for about 1 to 3 years. Keep money and start to research out there. What are the investments? You'd be amazed as to, once you start researching and you start going deeper and digging and asking questions and learning, researching, you'll start to see how many opportunities are out there which are better than what these professionals offer you. All right. This does take a little discipline, it does take some time, and it does take some unlearning of certain information that we've been brought up. This program that I'm doing is for me unlearning a lot of things which are keeping me from financial success. I am unlearning so many things, and you have to go through this phase. And I believe this phase here is the most important. It is the most important, because this is the bridge to the third one. All right. But you have to take responsibility and learn the financial game, learn financial vehicles, learn the different opportunities available for you, learn how to take advantage of them, and learn how to get them to work for you. But you can't do it without this phase. Unless you're a person who earns a big salary and who can afford to really sort of make a big move in one month salary. Unlike us, we are not at that stage, and we're just normal people, and we're gonna build it incrementally. All right. Okay, so we're still gonna carry on the next video again, which is day 22. We're going even deeper into the storage phase and more points, so that you are really convinced about this phase. All right. This phase here is just so important, so vital, you know. And yeah, we'll get to talk about more the technicalities, in terms of, we go a little bit of using some financial terms, and I'll try to educate you a little bit just with the basics, so that you know why storage is very important. Saving to invest and not saving to save. Otherwise, my name is MK24. I will thank you so much for joining today. I will see you tomorrow. And this is the Wealth Creation Challenge, where I want you to join me in this journey, where we fall together, we fail together, we learn together, but most importantly, we succeed together. All right. Okay. Have a great one. Cheers.